can show you the world. Swimming, stranded. Tell me, princess, no when did your last let your head decide?
You hurriedly parked your car outside your friend's house. You turned off the engine and got out of the car and slammed the door to close it. You're in a bad mood because of your parents. You get inside the house and sat on the sofa. What's wrong? Why does your face look like it's been squashed by 10 demons? Your friend named Maya asked. I want to jump in the river. It's better to die than to marry for someone you don't know, you replied. What did I hear? You want to die? Said the man who came down the stairs, named Jack, brother of Maya. When you saw him, you automatically had an idea how to solve your problem. You stood up and approached Jack. Jack, if ever I have a problem, are you willing to help me? He looked at you and playfully rolled his eyes. Of course! You are my friend, he said. You came in front of him and all of a sudden you knelt down while saying, Then marry me, Jack, please. Me and Jack got surprised on what you said. Are you insane, YN? You know I love boys, not girls. I only see you as my friend, he said. Crazy. I also see you as my friend too. But I need to find a husband before my parents come on 4 days. They arranged me to someone that I don't even know. Please help me, guys. They set you up to marry someone? Exactly. If they come here and find out that I'm already married to someone else, they'll stop. Then, after they return to Canada, we'll get a divorce. I can't marry you. But we need to help her. I know the feeling of being arranged to someone that you don't know. Remember, I ran away before, Mia said. Alright, but when your parents return to Canada, we will divorce. That's clear? That's clear. After Jack agreed, you felt relieved. It's a good thing Mia was there. She helped you to brief Jack on what he should do on the day of the wedding, and when you introduced him to your parents. You immediately took care of your wedding as you planned. It's really just a secret marriage attended by your close friends who only know about your situation. 3 days before your parents arrived, that was the day you were going to get married. You were in the waiting room, waiting for the staff to call you for the ceremony to begin, when Maya and Kate suddenly came in gasping for breath. YN, we have a bad news, Kate said while catching her breath. Why? Is there a problem? I'm sorry, YN. My brother ran away together with his new boyfriend. I just found the letter he left on his bed asking for your forgiveness. Mia, I would really kill your brother if we see each other again. What are you going to do, bestie? Tomorrow your parents will come. You stood up. I need to find my new groom, you said, and exit the wedding venue. Since your wedding venue is in a hotel, when you walk out the door, you see a lot of people. You look around as if you are looking for someone. Yeah, what's your plan? Maya asked. The first person that I bump into me, I will ask that person to marry me, you said. Seriously? Yes, because I'm so desperate right now. Jack, I will beat you to death if we see each other. Because of your anger, your whole face was so red. You just stood in the middle of the hotel lobby, waiting for the person to bump on you. Later on, there was a fat man who was talking to someone on the phone, and he wasn't looking at what he was walking by. And because of that, he was stripped in your gown and fell towards you. But instead of catching him, you avoided that fat guy so it didn't stick to you and let him roll on the floor. I thought the first person who bumped into you was the one you would ask to marry you. Then, why did you avoid that? Kate asked. Let me choose too, you replied as you laughed together with your friends. But you also tripped on your wedding gown and fell. Good thing someone caught you. Meanwhile, the Mafia leader just came out of the hotel restaurant, furious after his dad, the former Mafia king, arranged him for someone to be his wife. He was against the plan, so he didn't agree, but his dad insisted that Jungkook will marry his best friend's daughter. Jungkook and his dad argued until his dad told him that he would stop when Jungkook introduced his wife to him in 1 week. Jungkook agreed and immediately went out to the VIP restaurant. He took his phone and called his trusted man. Find me a woman who will agree to be my wife as soon as possible. Right away, boss. Jungkook was about to put his phone back in his pocket, but someone bumped into him. He turned around and saw a woman wearing a wedding gown falling to the floor, so he quickly caught her. You are ready to face the consequences and ready to get hurt. You just close your eyes, but later on you realize why you didn't feel any pain. You open your eyes and see a handsome guy carrying you. That time you are starstruck really into him, as you felt a spark all over your body. That guy just stared at you for a while before he put you down on the floor. Next time be careful, he said as he turned his back on you and walked. Chogyo, you call him. He stopped walking and faced you as he saw you walking towards him. You stood in front of him. Will you marry me? He got your prize and furrowed his brows. What? He asked because he was confused. Marry me, please. You are already wearing a wedding gown, so where is your groom? My parents arranged me for someone that I don't know. Since I'm against their plan, I asked my gay best friend to marry me. But unfortunately, he ran away with his new boyfriend. My parents are coming tomorrow, so please, I need to get married today. You said your parents arranged you to someone you don't know. But you don't even know me also. Then why are you asking me to marry you? Because I felt a spark in you earlier. I don't care who you are. He smirked and said, just find someone else, not me. Because I'm sure you'll regret it if you marry me. Jungkook replied as he turned his back on you again. But instead of giving up, you used your strong technique on him. Fine, go ahead. I just kill myself, and then I'll hunt you wherever you go. I follow you in the bathroom, in your sleep, until in your dream. I won't give you a peaceful mind. You heard him laughing and say, are you threatening me? No, I'm really going to do that because I'm so desperate right now. He turned his back again to face you. Just make sure you don't regret on marrying me. He walked towards you and carried you by the staff. What are you doing to our friend? Mia asked. To marry her, right now, Jungkook replied. When Jungkook entered the wedding venue, he was surprised because the decoration were really simple. "I'll take care of this," he said and called someone on his phone. After a few minutes, many people came, and the simple venue turned into a luxurious one, as if a princess and prince are getting married to that place. Four women came to you and said you need to change the gown that you are wearing. And when you see the price of the gown that you are going to wear, you can hardly believe how expensive it is. That makes you even more curious. Who is the person you ask to marry you? The wedding ceremony started, but you didn't focus on what the rest was being said. You just look at the person who will be your husband. "Why? Why are you looking at me?" he asked. "Who are you really? How did you do this in 1 second?" "Me? I'm Jungkook." Oh, I'm Kang YM. Nice to meet you." The wedding has ended, and now it's time to go home. "Thank you for marrying me. I will call you when I introduce you to my parents, okay?" you said and about to go, but your husband blocked your way. "Where are you going?" "To my house." "But we already married, so it means starting today, my house is your house." "No, it's okay. I have my own house. Besides, we will divorce after my parents return to Canada." "And who told you that I will divorce you?" "For real?" "Yup. So, what do we do?" "We will simply be together for the rest of our lives. Even if we don't love each other?" "I'm ready to fall in love with you. How about you?" You didn't answer. You just looked at him while reading his mind to see if he was telling the truth. But honestly, your heart skipped on what he said. The moment you get out of his car, your eyes almost widen at the enormous size of his mansion, and you were even more amazed when you saw almost 50 people lined up while bowing to him. "This is my wife, so from now on call her Madam, and treat her the way you treated me. Understand?" "Yes, boss." In your mind at that time, who is he really? Why does he seem like a respected person? So you slowly stand beside to the older guy and ask, "Why do you call him boss? Is he a CEO? A billionaire?" You whisper. "Madam, our boss is the Mafia King." "What?" you said as you covered your mouth. You suddenly got scared and your knees trembled, especially when you remember that you threatened him earlier. You slowly step back while your husband is busy talking to his people. "YN, let's go. I'll show you our room." No one answered. So he looked behind him, but he couldn't see you. "YN?" They looked around until they saw you slowly climbing the gate to his mansion. "What do you think are you doing?" You flinch as you got Riz. "Exercising?" you reply. "Exercising or escaping?" "Why didn't you tell me that you are the Mafia King?" "Because you didn't ask." "Oh, I'm going home." "Why? Because you are afraid of me?" "Of course not. I'm not afraid of anything. You said, but you continue to climb until. Be careful, the gate still has electricity for my protection. In your fear, you suddenly let go and feel. Good thing your husband caught you. I'm sorry. From now on, I will not allow you to get out of my sight. Who wants a bonus?